Moshe gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said to them, There are the words which the Lord has commanded, that you should do them. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you a holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whoever does work on it shall be put to death. You shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation on the Sabbath day. And Moshe spoke to all the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, This is a thing which the Lord commanded, saying, Take from among you an offering to the Lord. Whoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it an offering of the Lord. Gold and silver and brass and blue and purple and scarlet and fine linen and goat's hair and ram's skins dyed red and tahash skins and shittim wood and oil for light and spices for anointing oil and for the sweet incense and shoham stones and stones to be set for the ephod and for the breastplate. And every wise-hearted man among you shall come and make all that the Lord has commanded: the tabernacle, its tent and its covering, its clasps and its boards, its bars, its pillars and its sockets, the ark and its poles of the covering, and the veil of the screen, the table and its bowls, and all the vessels, and the showbread and the candlestick also for light, and its vessels, and its lamps, and the oil for the light, and the incense altar, and its bowls and anointing oil, and the incense of spices, and the screen for the door at the entrance of the tabernacle, the altar of the burnt offering with its brazen gates, and its bowls and all the vessels, and the laver and the pedestal, and the hangings of the court, its pillars and its sockets, and the screen for the door of the court, the pegs of the tabernacle, the pegs of the court, and the cords, the uniforms to do service in the holy place, the holy garments for Aaron the priest, and the garments of his sons to minister, and the priest's office. All the congregation of the children of Israel departed from the presence of Moshe, and they came, everyone whose heart stirred him up, and everyone whom the spirits made willing. They brought the Lord's offering for the work of the tent of the meeting, for his service, for the holy garments they came, both men and women, as many as were willing of heart, and brought bracelets and earrings and rings and bracelets of all jewels of gold. And every man that had offering and offering to the gold of the Lord, every man whom was found blue and purple and scarlet and fine linen and goat's hair and red skins of rams and tahash skins, and brought them. Everyone that did an offering of silver and brass, and brought the Lord's offering, and every man of whom found shittim wood for any work of the service, and brought it. And all the women that were wise-hearted did spin with their hands, and brought that which they had spun, both of blue and of purple and scarlet and of fine linen. And all the women whose hearts stirred them up in the wisdom spun goat's hair. And the rulers brought shoham stones, and the stones to be set for the ephod, and for the breastplate, and the spice, and oil for a light, and for the anointing oil, for the incense and spices. The children of Israel brought the willing offering to the Lord, every man and woman whose heart made them willing to bring forth all manner of work which the Lord had commanded by the hand of Moshe to be made. And Moshe said unto the children of Israel, See, the Lord has called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, the tribe of Yehuda, and I filled him with the Spirit of God, and wisdom, and understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship, and contrived works of art, the work in gold, and in silver, and in brass, and the cutting of stones, to set them in the carving of wood, to make all manner of artistic work. And he put in his heart that he may teach both he and Aholiab, the son of Ahisamach, the tribe of Dan, them has he filled with the wisdom of heart, to do all manner of work, of the engraver, and of the craftsman, of the embroiderer, and blue, and in purple, and in scarlet, and in fine linen, and of the weaver, even of them that do any work, and of those that devise artistic work, then Bezalel, and Aholiab, and every wise-hearted man, in whom the Lord for the wisdom and understanding to know how to work all manner of work for the service of the sanctuary, did according to all that the Lord had commanded. And Moshe called Bezalel and Aholiab, and every wise-hearted man, in those whose heart the Lord had put wisdom, every one whose heart stirred him up to come to the work to do it. They received from Moshe all of the offering of the children of Israel, and had brought forth the work of the service of the sanctuary, which to make it, and they brought it to him free will offerings every morning. And all the wise women that carried out all the work of the sanctuary came every man from his work which they did, and spoke to Moshe, saying, The people bring much more than enough for the service of the work which the Lord commanded to do. And Moshe gave commandments, and they caused it to be proclaimed throughout the whole camp, saying, Let neither man nor woman do any more work for the offering of the sanctuary. So the people were restrained from bringing, for the material they had sufficient for all the work to do it, and too much. And all wise-hearted men among them that carried out the work made the tabernacle. They made 10 curtains of fine twined linen, blue and purple, and